We're going to cook a baked omelette. Now, baked omelette's cooked exactly the same way as a regular omelette in a pan. Difference being, as we then put it in the oven, it rises. We add potatoes. It's more like a Spanish omelette. We can add potatoes and all sorts of savoury things to it. And the great thing is, it's wonderful to eat cold. It's great to take to work for lunch. Right, so I'm going to do a larger omelette for this because I want it to be a nice, large baked omelette that we can slice and use as a lunch dish or as a meal in its own right for several people. So half a dozen eggs, and then we're going to add some cream to that. And like we did for a regular omelette, then add some flavouring. Cream for this, about 150 mils. Some seasoning. Salt and pepper. Whisk it together. We're just whisking this lightly to combine the ingredients. You can see the colour change. It turns that lovely yellow. We don't want any whole yolks in there. And that's plenty of mixing. A little bit of separation of the eggs and the omelette will just add to the flavour and the textures of the omelette. It doesn't need to be perfectly blended. Okay, a nice dollop of butter in there. Some of that will mix with the omelette anyway. Pour our egg mix in. We pour that into the pan. We'll wait for that to start to cook a little bit before we stick it in the oven. In the meantime, the sort of ingredients that work really well, some par-cooked potatoes. So these are potato slices that I've cooked for 4 or 5 minutes. Just boiled them in water 4 or 5 minutes. They'll cook a little bit more in the omelette. Put plenty in. We want this to be a really nice hearty meal. Tomatoes again. Tomatoes work really well with eggs. And they're sinking into the omelette. So when you slice through the omelette, you'll get all these lovely colours and flavours through it. Cheese. And again, mushrooms. I'm just adding some chopped chives to it as well for a bit of colour. So we'll take that, we'll put it to bake in the oven 15 to 20 minutes until it's cooked through, lightly browned on the top. The omelette's had about 20 minutes in the oven now. Don't be afraid just to open the oven, have a look at it, check that it's cooked all the way through the top. Let's get that out, slice it up. Right, let's get this out. One omelette. So there we have lovely hot baked omelette. It's delicious as it is, nice and hot. Serve it on a plate with some salad as a fantastic hot lunch, or save it, have it cold, put it in your lunchbox, take it to work or school. It is delicious cold.